Hello, I'm Tiago and this is Top 10 Board Games. Today we will be reviewing Sardegna. Sardegna is a game for 2 to 4 players from Playte. Playte has given us the game for review, so take that into account. So Sardegna is a game about populating the island of Sardegna in the 14th century, and this is a 30-minute game, and it's a majority game in its essence. So let me show you a bit what we're talking about. So this is the board here, and the board is already really interesting because it doubles as the box itself. So this comes off, and it's actually the board. So this is the initial setup, and well, players will be playing one card each turn. So the cards have different powers, let's say like that. And basically you'll be putting pieces here in the board. So you'll be putting your villagers and your priest, which has a nice little hat, and some forts here, and also boats in the shipyards. And you'll also have some houses to put. So basically you put one card in play, and the card, for example, lets you put a ship or move a ship, or lets you put your priest and move your priest. So basically in the beginning you will be putting all your pieces on board, and later on you'll be wanting to move them so you can have some majorities. So here we have a card to score a region, and this is the 17 region, and you can see it around here that the regions are numbered, or where you put the forts. And so you choose to score those regions that are adjacent. In the case of 17, you will score these 2 regions. So, but scoring doesn't happen naturally. Scoring happens when someone plays the scoring card. So players will score, and they will also get all their cards that were played back. So there's an interesting balance here between playing the cards you have in hand and then deciding when to score, because you have to score when it's favorable for you. Also, when scoring, you can choose between this card and the card from the top of the deck. Also, there's a bit of a variant that we like to use, that you'll have one of these cards as a secret objective in your hand. And so you can kind of build the game so you can position your pieces in your secret region. So that's also interesting. And there are also these resources in the game that you can also pick up with your boats. If you have villagers and you have a boat, you can pick up these resources. These resources also give you some bonus points. This is actually a game that is based on Playte, which is an older game. The board was a bit changed around. So what does this game actually do that it's good? It's a small portable Euro game. So as you can see, this is what comes in the box, and the board itself is the box, so it's really light and portable. So this is the box here where you wrap around your board. And also it's challenging to have these majorities and to think about your objectives, but it's not a game that's too long. So you have some good decisions where to put your pieces and where to move your pieces, and when to score and what regions you will need to score. Majority games tend to be a little bit chaotic. So this, you have a bit of control, especially at 2 players. With 4 players, it may be a bit more chaotic. But you have some control over the pieces you move and where you're scoring, and when are you scoring, because you'll be playing all these cards and then deciding by yourself, or other players will be deciding when to score. So there's a good bit of control in this game. So what is wrong with this game, or what is not so good? What didn't we like? Well, it's a small game, and that's good, but it also isn't really our favorite. So it's a good game to take somewhere to play where you have only 30 minutes. You can take just this little box, and it's a pretty good game for the size of the box. So as we've said earlier, sometimes the game can be a bit too chaotic, especially with more players, but it's more about the perception, because you'll be having a lot of pieces in the board. People will be trying to fight for the objectives, and it will turn a bit too interactive for some people. So why should you play this game? Well, if you have 30 or 40 minutes to spare, this is a great game. It's very simple to explain. It's deep enough strategically that you want to play this game when you have only 30 minutes. So if you're starting a game night or maybe ending it, and you don't want to play a party game, this can be a good game to either start or end the night. So, or when you're just a little bit tired, this game can give you a bit of challenge at the end of the night, but it won't stay its welcome too long. So why should you have this game in your collection? So it's a solid majority of the game. It's easy to be transported. It's easy to explain, challenging. So overall, it's a great game. It won't be the best game in your collection, but it's really solid. It doesn't do anything wrong. But as I've said before, it isn't the best game in the world. You'll find yourself playing it maybe more times than you expect because it's so simple to explain. So this was the review of Sardegna. Thank you to Playte for sending us this game. We've had a lot of fun with this game and transporting it everywhere. If you want to see more reviews, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like this video, and see you later.